Hey everybody, this is Yogi Stephanie. Make sure to join me next week for a special treat, joining me on a flow on the Norwegian Epic. Thank you so much to the Norwegian Haven for making that special flow possible. So make sure to look for that video next week. Hello everybody, I'm Stephanie. Today we're going to be taking a look at two different types of breathing. Many times I'm asked why you have to breathe or should breathe in and out through your nose during a yoga practice. So we're going to be looking at that and two particular breathing practices today. So join me on your mat wherever you're at. When you're coming to practice yoga, you are asked to breathe in and out through your nose. And this isn't just a random thing. There is a specific reason why you're breathing in and out through your nose. As you're breathing in, it warms up the air and it filters the air at the same time. And you're keeping that warmth as you're breathing out through the nose. When you breathe out through the mouth, you tend to lose heat. And so anytime you feel overheated, then you want to take an exhale through the mouth. But for the most part, we're wanting to build heat in the body as we're flowing and moving in our yoga practices. Also, this can also bring increased oxygen. It helps us to absorb oxygen a little bit better as we're breathing in and out through the nose. If you're breathing out through the mouth, oxygen tends to dissipate a lot quicker. So it keeps the oxygen absorption and it helps you from becoming dizzy, from fainting. So a lot of times you may hear people say that they get very lightheaded because they're breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth because they're losing a lot of oxygen. So we're wanting to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one other thing that this does is it helps to bring control to our breath. And with that, it helps us to de-stress. It helps us to focus in on one particular thing as we're breathing in and out through the nose. So when you're breathing with this breath, it's going to bring a lot more focus to your practice. So we're going to look at two particular practices of breathing. And in yoga, breathing practices are called pranayamas. And the first one we're going to be looking at is the Ujayi breath. And I love this breath because if you're ever feeling very cold or chilly like I am today, and you're wanting to bring a little bit more heat to your practice or maybe just a little bit more focus or engagement, this Ujayi breathing is really going to bring that. So to begin, you're going to be breathing in and out through the nose and just calming the mind, calming the body. And then bring your hand up in front of your mouth. We're going to actually open our mouths here for a moment. Ooh, it's just what I said don't do, but just to kind of show you what we're supposed to be doing. Breathe in through the nose. And imagine your hand is a mirror and you're trying to fog up the mirror. So on the exhale, fog up the mirror. Do that one more time. In through the nose. Fog up the mirror on the exhale. One more time. In through the nose. This time, keep the mouth closed. Fog up the mirror with the nose. In through the nose. Out through the nose, fog up the mirror. So it's a little bit more force with the breath. Some people say it sounds like ocean waves. They might say it sounds like Darth Vader breathing. So we're going to do that without our hands in front of our faces this time. And maybe you just close your eyes for a moment. Breathing in through the nose. And out through the nose, fog up the mirror. One more time, in and out. Good, really nice. The next thing we want to become aware of is the way that we're breathing. A lot of times when people are breathing, they're chest breathing, and we want to belly breathe. So you want to imagine your body as if it was a cup. And so when you're inhaling, you're beginning to fill up the cup from the very bottom. So you're inhaling and the belly expands. Then you feel it move up the rib cage, expanding. Then the chest expands. But it's breathing from the bottom up and not real shallow breaths from the chest. So let's imagine that. Imagine you're filling up your cup. Big inhale, belly opens up into the rib cage, into the chest, and then opposite, flowing back out from the chest, the rib cage, and exiting the belly. So deep, big belly breaths. You can practice just sitting and breathing and feeling the belly expand and contract. One other practice that we're going to look at today, this is called alternate nostril breathing. And in Sanskrit, this is Nadhi Shodhana. I had to look at my notes there. Nadhi Shodhana Pranayama. So big, long, fancy name, but it's alternate nostril breathing. And this brings even more concentration into your practice. So this is a great thing to do when you really need to focus in. Maybe your brain's feeling a little cloudy, or you can do this right before an exam or right before maybe a job interview or anything that you need to bring some extra awareness to. So you're going to use your dominant hand. So since I'm right-handed, I'm going to use my right hand. Your thumb stays open. The first and the second finger are going to touch into your palm, and then the ring finger and the pinky stay open. And then you're going to face that towards yourself. The thumb is going to come to one nostril, and then as we switch, I'll talk you through this in a second, the ring finger is going to come to the other side. So you're going to plug up one nostril with your thumb. Big inhale through the nose. Switch fingers. Plug up the other nostril with your finger and exhale. Inhale. Switch sides. Exhale. Inhale. Switch sides. Exhale. So we're going back and forth. You're taking an exhale and an inhale on both sides, and you might notice that one nostril is a little bit more clogged than the other, and that's okay. So that may balance out as you begin to breathe. So go ahead and close your eyes. Take your dominant hand. First two fingers come to your palm. Thumb comes and presses very gently, closing off your nostril. Big inhale. Switch sides. Exhale. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. Inhale. Switch. Exhale. And you can keep doing this for a few more counts of breath. But those are two practices, the Ujayi breath and then the Nadhi Shodhana Pranayama breath, that you can take just for different times. Thank you so much for joining me today, taking a little bit more deeper look at the breath. Blessings and namaste.